And then we have Kit. Now, Kit is working with Chris today. Kit is our youngest sea otter on exhibit today. She's about 2 years old, and she lost her mom in the wild, and we got special permission to raise her here at the aquarium through our surrogate program in front of the scene so that she could become part of our sea otter team. Now, the big red Q-tip looking thing that Chris has handed me, this is called a target. This just helps focus Kit's attention. What Chris is doing is she's going to do a behavior called kennel. Kit's so interested in it that she's trying to get up before Chris can get her paying attention. Now, as Jane mentioned, a lot of the reasons we do this training is so that we can work with them really safely, and that means that we want them to feel comfortable with the different tools that we use. And of course, these types of kennels here, these are what we use to move them around in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, and by keeping them really comfortable with it, right, they're much more likely to be able to work with us when we want to move them. I don't know about you, have any of you tried to put your cat in a kennel, right, or your dog? It's because they know that every time they go in, right, it's a negative experience. Well, because we work with these animals every day, we can make the kennel a positive experience for them, so they're really comfortable with that. So now you can see Kit's over stealing some food from Joy over there, and that's not unusual because Joy was actually has been around with her, and Kit being young and really energetic, you can see how much she's moving around. So Kit's up on deck. She's still curious about the kennel, but you'll see that, Chris is allowing her to see what's inside. Back into the water she goes. You can see the real difference between a 2-year-old sea otter and our 13 and 15-year-old sea otters over here on the other side. Now, Tula, you can tell Tula from the other sea otters because she has the blue flipper tags on. And Tula came to us from the wild as an adult, but she had a disease called toxoplasmosis that she got from some of the food that she ate in the ocean, and that gave her seizures. Now, we realized we couldn't release her back into the wild, but we could give her medication every day here at the aquarium.